And maybe even unlock things within yourself, because she is known for doing that. I know personally myself when I began to work with Hecate. Hello, beautiful creatures. Welcome to my channel. I am Aradia, the Witch of Dark Light, and I hope you all are doing well. Excuse the voice if you can hear it, but I'm a little tired, and sometimes when I get tired, my voice kind of gets a little wacky, but no worries. I have my Starbucks here. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the magic of keys, or how you can use keys within your spiritual practice. I was working with them, so I thought I'd share that with you guys and let you guys see how I use them. So I'm wearing one here, and I gotta do a better job of the necklace part, but I just wanted to wear it for the video to give you an idea of what I mean when I talk further about it. So if that's something you want to hear about, hang around. And if this is your first time here, welcome, beautiful soul. If this is the type of content that you like, please do consider subscribing. So how this video is going to go, I am going to talk a little bit about keys that are associated with deities and spirits, keys that are associated throughout and referenced throughout folklore and mythology, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can activate your key for a certain purpose and use it within your spiritual practice. So the magic of keys. First, I want to talk a little bit about how deities are associated with keys, deities and spirits. So, you know, the first one that I want to talk about is Hecate. As many know her for the keeper of keys and the keeper of the crossroads. So what that means is when you evoke the energy of Hecate, you may need her assistance to unlock some doors for you, remove some obstacles, move things out of your way, and maybe even unlock things within yourself, because she is known for doing that. I know personally myself when I began to work with Hecate, she began to unlock some doors within myself, doors I wanted to keep shut, closed. But it was to my benefit, and it helped me evolve and grow. So Hecate is a deity associated with keys. And the next deity I want to talk about is Birchta, and I hope I'm not butchering that name. She's a ancient Celtic goddess who is also associated with keys. She carries 3 golden keys on her belt, and she is known to be the deity that crosses over the souls of children when they have passed away. So when you think about keys unlock. So a lot of times this is associated with liminal spaces, crossing over the crossroads. Maybe if you want to astral travel or different things like that. So we have spirits and deities associated with liminal spaces, not necessarily, you may not hear them associated with keys, but liminal spaces is kind of one and the same in a certain aspect. So we have Papa Legba or Legua, who's associated with the crossroads and liminal spaces. He may be someone you want to contact when you are needing to make a decision, you're at a crossroads, or you want to enter, or maybe there's a deity you want to work with and you have to go through Papa Legba and certain things like that. So he is a deity that works within, or a spirit that works within the liminal spaces. So in China, they have a god, and I hope I'm not butchering that name either, a god mentioned who is known, he's the god of keys and doors. And if he is in your home, he has the ability to lock the door, preventing any unwanted energies come in, and he has the ability to open the door to loved ones that you want to receive into your home. So these are just a few that are associated, a few deities and spirits that are associated with keys. Next, I want to talk about something in mythology that I thought was very interesting. Church keys. In the medieval times, keys were, the church keys were known to have magical healing properties. So what they would do is they would take the church key, and if a child was sick, they would go to the church and they would take that church key, pour some water through the top of the key where the holes are, pour some water through that key, and the child would drink the water and then become healed. So the idea behind that is the essence of the water, the essence of the key is in the water after the water has gone through the key. So I thought that was interesting, and another way that you might want to use keys in your spiritual practice if you are trying to evoke that healing energy. So the next one I wanted to mention was the keys of Solomon, and if you are within the occult realm, you already know. I thought this was a great mention because we are not talking about physical keys. We are talking about having the knowledge to be able to use the knowledge that Solomon has passed down to unlock whatever it is that you need to be unlocked. So with the book, the magical book of Solomon, the greater and lesser keys, we have, I'll tell you how I use it. For the most part, in the book, it has pentacles, which in my opinion is more elaborate sigils. So we have for the major planets, we have within the book maybe 4 or 5 or 6 pentacles per planet. So if you're working planetary magic, this may be something you might want to use, because it is a key in a sense where it unlocks a specific goal, or has the key to help you manifest whatever it is that you are needing to manifest. Now let's talk about activating keys. There are 2 ways that I want to talk about. Both when you activate the key is the same generally. However, the steps that the purpose and the steps that you take may be a little different. So the first key is just simply activating it as a charm that you can wear here on your a necklace or on a bracelet, or you can activate a charm and put it in a mojo bag, and each key will have a purpose. Now, the second way that you can activate your key is working with a deity, like I mentioned, working with a deity or a spirit that is associated with keys, and whatever calls to you, speaks to you, whichever you want to work with, you can, when you are activating the key, evoke the that spirit or deity in your incantation or ritual spell. And then when you are ready to activate the key, you invoke that energy of that deity into the key, therefore activating the key for that purpose. Now, if you're not working with a deity or spirit, you can, when you activate it the first way, you can alternatively call in the energy of a planet and things associated with that planet. For example, if you are creating one for prosperity, you might want to use the planet Jupiter. Create a sigil. This is the way that I like to activate the keys. Create a sigil for that purpose, and there's many methods that you can create a sigil with, or you can look up the pentacle for that planet that is in the Key of Solomon, and you can use that pentacle and whichever, you got to choose the pentacle that is most aligned with the purpose that you want to activate the key for. And so if you use your own sigil or a pentacle, whichever, you take that and you take the key, sit it on top of that pentacle that you will have printed out, and you will activate it. You will proceed to activate the key. So how you would do that, what that would look like is you would first, set the tone, prepare yourself, do all the preparation work, and then when you are ready, this is when you evoke that planet, for example. So what that may look like is, I call to Jupiter with your power of abundance. I invoke the power of Zeus, of Arula into this key. Now, the incantation you just heard, or the ritual words that you just heard, I included the spirits or deities that are associated with the planet. Now, you don't have to do that, but that was just an example of how you can use and work with the planets. The next is an example of what you would do when you are working with a deity, invoking that deity into that key. So what that would look like is, and this example is working with Hecate's energy. So I would say something like, I evoke the power of Hecate, keeper of the keys. I invoke your energy into this key with the power to unlock. So these are just examples, just quick examples, and you could be more elaborate if you will, or it's up to you. But that is just a way that I like to activate the keys. Now, that may seem simple, but the idea is during your prep, you're getting ready and you're thinking about the intent and the purpose of what you want to use that key for, and you may want to make sure that you're doing it during the right astrological alignment. Do everything that you can that correlates and corresponds with the purpose of what you want to use that key for. So you might even want to light a candle during that activation. So the way that I showed you is just the basic way, but you can add to it. Whatever you are guided to add to this and make it personal to you, that only adds to the manifesting power and the energy that goes into it. So set the tone, prepare yourself, put some music on if you like, and light an incense, and prepare your sigil that you have created yourself, or a sigil, a pinnacle of the planet, or whatever you're using. You have that ready, put the key on it, invoke the energies, and once that is all done, so mote it be, it is done. Either wear it someplace on you or use it in your magic. And just the act, if anything, of you igniting and activating this key for a purpose, when you wear it on you, your mind is you're in that state of mind of whatever the key is created for. So if anything, this helps you, your mind manifest in that way. So this is what I wanted to share with you, lovelies, on today. Keys, the magic of keys. So if you have any questions and didn't understand something that I rambled on about, please do leave it in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts about working with keys. And I think I'm going to try using a key, activating a key for healing purposes, and try that method of pouring the water through the key and then drinking the water. Now that I said it out loud, I'm not quite sure I want to drink the water, but I'll just, I guess, cleanse the key, make sure it's, okay. And I think I'm going to try that. So maybe I'll do a video short of me doing that. So stay tuned for that. But so until the next video, I love you all, and into the shadows.